G'day Andy, welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
Brad, you're kicking yourself this week?
I'm going to kick off with another bargain. Now, you thought we brought you one a few weeks ago when we said this is the cheapest wine we've ever done on Wine Week. Well, we've blown that. We've gone sub $7 with this one. Now, that was on special, admittedly. The recommended retail for this is $10. Now, don't laugh when I tell you the name. This is a Jacobs Creek Riesling. Now, Jacobs Creek have probably been a bit ostracised by some of the wine drinking public in recent times because they're such a big name and they're got a reputation for mass producing all these wines and churning out some stuff which may not have been up to par, and it was the sort of stuff that people would walk into a bottle shop, saw the big name Jacobs Creek, pick that up off the bottle shop shelf and drank it. Now, this is an example of a wine that can actually be produced in fairly large quantities at a cheap price, but is still very good drinking. Now, this has actually got some traditional Riesling type characteristics, citrus, lime, all that sort of stuff, coupled with some pretty good balance and acidity and everything, and it comes in at under $10. So, do yourself a favour, give them a try. If you've ruled Jacobs Creek out just because of the name, go and have another look because this one is just an absolute bargain.
It certainly is that. Look, a lot of people will pick on these sorts of kind of mass-produced wines, saying that Australian produces sunshine in a bottle. This does have a little bit of style behind it, so give it a go. Don't just dismiss it out of hand. Now, the next one we're going to have a look at is a very different market segment when it comes to the dollars. This is a Highbank wine. Highbank are a very small producer in the Coonawarra. This bottle, their 2001 blend, which is a Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot and Cabernet Franc blend. Around about $50 you're probably going to see it around. You might get it down as low as around about $40 if you're prepared to splurge on a dozen of them. But really, you're paying for an extraordinarily good wine. A fair bit of bottle age, as we say. This is the 2001. It's just got those lovely kind of soft, chocolatey, earthy sort of flavours on it. Stick it together with the best roast lamb dish you can put together. Unbelievable. And for those of you out there who are looking for organically grown wine that is really, really up to standard, the Highbank guys do exactly this. So we haven't mentioned too many organic wines. Koleski and Highbank, two of the great producers in Australia that are doing organic that really is up to par. So look out for that one.
Yeah, and look, really goes up against anything else from the Coonawarra has to offer. It's really good quality. I'm going to finish with a different wine this week. This is a variety we haven't covered yet on Wine Week, so we thought we'd touch all bases. This is a durif. This is a straight durif, and it's from one of the only regions in Australia that is probably churning out durifs worth drinking, and that's Rutherglen. This is from Morris. So we've looked at Morris fortifieds before. We've looked at a number of fortifieds from Rutherglen, but this is a table wine from Rutherglen, and it's durif. For those who like big Shiraz, you're probably going to like a big durif. Now, this one remarkably doesn't come in as higher alcohol as some of the durifs. I had one a few weeks ago that was about 18.5% alcohol durif coming out of Rutherglen. It gets that warm there, the grapes get that ripe that they can just turn it all into alcohol. This one actually comes in around 14%, so it's not going to blow your head off with the alcohol, but it's still a very rich and powerful wine. Durif style, a little bit different to Shiraz, but look, made in that same mould, your big, rich flavours and quite intense. So it's worth a look. Something different. It's the Morris Durif. Comes in around the $20 mark, so it's not that dear. If you're looking for something different, give it a try.
Yeah, a great training wine Durif because if you're still just learning about the wine game, you can grab yourself a bottle of Durif and immediately you'll know what tannins are once you open up your average durif because, gee, they're very, very present in it. But anyhow, thanks for joining us on Wine Week. We'll see you again next week.
See you next week.